things off by sharing with you the newest Mustang ad. I know you all have a little inner Mustang in all of you, so let's take a look at the new ad.
Mustang. I love that commercial. The commercial celebrates what Mustang's been about for 48 years. It celebrates the idea that there's a Mustang for everyone, or we like to say, a steed for every need. Now, that also suggests that it's a perfect canvas for personalization and self-expression. Now, the idea for that commercial actually came from a very successful online Mustang customizer site. The site allows our fans to design and develop the pony car of their dreams. The site drove over 1 million customers to our Facebook page since we launched it in the fall. We now have over 3 million fans, making Mustang the most popular car on Facebook. Now you guys are going to get to try the customizer tonight at the Mustang bar behind me, although you might have to arm wrestle somebody to change the channel, I'm not sure, but give it a chance. It's a lot of fun. It's almost addictive. Now, that's just one of the fun activities we have planned for you tonight. We know that you drove all day today and you want to relax and unwind, and that's what we're going to let you do tonight. We're going to have a ton of fun. But we're going to get you up early in the morning. We're going to put you behind the wheel of a new 2013 Mustang, both V6 and GT. Now let's take a few moments and let me tell you about the car. The Mustang is the most iconic car in Ford's history. And because of that, we are passionately committed to keeping it fresh and relevant. The last few years, I think we've proven that we are committed to this and that we never stop, and we're constantly working to improve it. In 2010, we introduced an all-new Mustang, brand new world-class interior and innovative technologies. We also gave the GT500 a brand new engine, cranking out 540 horsepower. Only 1 year later, we introduced 2 brand new world-class powertrains. 305 horsepower, 3.7 liter V6 that was delivering a staggering and unprecedented 31 miles per gallon. And also the return of the legendary 5.0, cranking out 412 horsepower at an amazing 26 miles per gallon. Now in that same year, we put the GT500 engine on a bit of a weight loss program. Had an aluminum block, shed over 100 pounds, and added 10 more horsepower, cranking it to 550 horse. Then in 2012, the return of the Boss 302. Better than ever, showcasing a race-proven V8, 302 cubic inch V8, cranking out 444 horsepower. And now in 13, we're going to crank up the excitement again across the entire lineup. And it all starts with a very distinctive and emotional design. So if you look at the front end, you see that it has a more commanding presence. We have a very prominent grille and a prominent splitter. Now it's not just for aesthetics. Whenever we change anything in Mustang, we look to make an improvement functionally as well, and we did that. This car has improved downforce, making it the most well-planted Mustang that we've ever produced, keeping it absolutely glued to the track. Also, you'll see on the hood of the GT, 2 brand new hood vents, color coordinated, and they are also functional. They extract heat from the engine, whether the vehicle's at idle or whether it's at speed, and more importantly, at speed. Now on the side of the vehicle, it's taking on a more modern and premium look, All the black plastic has been removed, and we have standard body colored rocker panels on both V6 and GT. We also have a little Mustang magic going on in the side mirror. We put a projection lamp in there, and when you walk up to the car and hit the unlock button on your key fob, a horse shows up on the grill. So we'll be able to show you that later tonight on the car we have out there. Now, on the rear of the vehicle, let's talk signature lighting. Lighting is a big deal for us in 2013. And the signature lighting that we have makes a very distinctive statement, whether the vehicle's coming or going. It all starts with 2 signature lamps that we have here, 2 LED strips. They're on both day and night. We also have HID headlamps standard, V6 and V8. And then to harmonize all of that beautiful white light in front of the vehicle, we introduced 2 brand new LED fog lamps standard on the GT. If we look at the rear of the vehicle, we have brand new LED tail lamps, showing a very modern interpretation of the 3-chamber design that you would expect to see. Also keeping the sequential turn that you would want to see. We have a little Mustang magic going on back there. Because the reverse lamp, you don't see that there is one, that's because the center stop lamp actually flips to white when the car goes into reverse. Now everybody that's seen the rear of this vehicle absolutely falls in love with it, but then again, who doesn't like a gray ass? Also, in the back, we have a black panel that graphically ties the lamps together, and that is also standard on V6 and GT. Now, looking at wheels. Wheels are extremely important to us, and we've got brand new lineup. 3 brand new designs and multiple finish changes. A total of 12 wheels to choose from, the most we've ever had. And that doesn't include all of the options that you get through Ford Racing. So, you know, Mustang's all about personalization. It's just another example of where you're able to really make the car your own. Now, when our customers demand something, we deliver. So in 2013, our GT and V6 customers are going to be able to option up to the same Recaro seats that we put in the Boss 302 and the GT 500. The Recaros provide outstanding lateral support and head restraints that are essential to high-performance driving. They will be available in both cloth and leather. Now, staying on the performance front, we learned a lot when we did the Boss 302, and so we're going to actually take the learnings and we're going to bring it in and give more excitement to all of our GT owners. The 5-liter engine is now going to crank out 420 horsepower, up from the 412 when it was introduced. Now, we're also offering select shift transmissions. So standard with all automatics, we're going to give our automatic customers the opportunity to take over manual control of the vehicle. Now, unlike some of the competition that second guesses the driver or changes the shift when it thinks it needs to, we don't do that. We allow you to hold the gear as long as you want, all the way up to the red line, bounce it off the red limiter, do what you want to do, you have manual control over the car. Also, when you shift from drive into sport mode, we change the shift schedule, we're holding the gears a bit longer, giving you a crisper acceleration and a lot better performance on the track. And since we're talking track, we're bringing a track package into the GT. So we're going to build off of the Brembo brake package. So Brembo brakes, 14-inch vented discs, unique wheel, and summer tire. And now we're going to add to that package engine oil cooler, larger radiator, performance brake pads, and the same torsion differential 373 that lives in the Boss 302. Now also for our manual customers, we're introducing something called Hill Start Assist. And what that is that when you stop the vehicle on an incline and the vehicle senses you are on an incline, it will actually hold the brakes for up to 2 seconds once the driver releases the brake, allowing them to engage the clutch and have a very smooth pull away with no rollback. We are also bringing to our customers by popular demand a V6 performance package. We did it on the manuals. It's now coming in on the automatics. And just to remind everybody what the V6 performance package is, it's basically GT suspension, GT brakes, summer wheels, or unique wheels and summer tires. So again, we're allowing our automatic customers to have fun with the product as well. Now, one of the most interesting and exciting performance features actually doesn't live under the hood. It lives in the cluster. 2013 introduces a 4.2-inch LCD screen. And with that, we have some new technology called Mustang Track Apps. And what that does is it provides our enthusiasts access to more performance information than they've ever had before right at their fingertips. It enables drivers to see how many G's the car's pulling, monitor their accelerations, their decelerations, or braking. It allows them to see their results, save their results, view their best result. And you can see on the screen behind me, we actually brought the Christmas tree off of the drag strip right into the car, because this comes with both automatic and countdown start. So one of our team members was more than willing to take the car out on the track and demonstrate this for you. So let's see what it looks like.
Basically allows you to determine how fast does it take to get from point A to point B. And so what the acceleration timer allows you to do is 0 to 60, 0 to 100, quarter mile, 8 mile hours. It'll measure how long did it take and how fast were you going. We added a drag racing Christmas tree in order to indicate to the driver when is it time to go. We could have just said ready, set, go, but instead we added a piece of eye candy that is identical to what you'll see at any drag strip. What it tells you is yellow, 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 green. And that allows you to know when is it time to hit the gas and do your 0 to 60 time.
So I do encourage you to take that for a spin tonight. Now also, with this 4.2-inch screen, we're introducing what's called gauge mode. So what is gauge mode? Well, it allows the driver to monitor a variety of information. Things like your fuel mix, cylinder head temperature, oil temperature, and much, much more. You can see it on the demo tonight when you go over there. So basically, Track Apps is taking, there's no need to go aftermarket anymore. Everything comes right out of the factory. Now, we have 2 new premium audio systems. We're very excited about this. We have a new shaker, 370-watt system, 8 speakers and 6 channels, and 550-watt shaker pro system, that 9 speakers and 7 channels. The sound that you get out of this system is absolutely crystal clear. This is changing the game in Mustang audio. Now, just to give you an example of the system and how capable it is, you can see on the screen behind me that the light blue bar is a range of frequency that a human ear can detect. Below it, in the blue bar, is what a typical audio system will cover in range of frequencies. And above it is what our shaker audio system does. Not only does it capture the entire range of a human ear, but it even goes beyond that. It's absolutely crystal clear and powerful. In fact, so powerful that the engineers and I had to upgrade our door trim panels to handle the vibrations. So I know this is something that you're going to have to hear to believe, but I really want you to spend time tomorrow now driving and crank it up. Now, one of the great reasons to upgrade Mustang's audio system is that there's more and more customizable content to listen to. And that's thanks to Sync's AppLink. For those of you who don't know what this is, it's a free software program that allows our Sync users voice control over many of the popular smartphone apps. Now, last year, Mustang was the first to introduce this technology, and we did it on both our standard Sync interface and on our voice-activated navigation systems. We announced at CES that we're going to make this experience even richer by being the first to enable an industry-leading digital radio app, iHeartRadio. We're also going to enable the latest edition of NPR News, bringing popular programs to our customers like Morning Edition and All Things Considered. Another exciting addition is Scout by Telenav. It's a personal navigation service. It helps drivers navigate on their commutes, run errands, and explore just things around the town. So iHeartRadio, NPR, and Scout are just the latest additions to a growing list of apps that our AppLink users are currently enjoying. And there's a lot more to talk about with AppLink. And we have our experts with us tonight. We also have our partners with us tonight from NPR, iHeartRadio, and Scout. So I encourage you to talk to them when we're done with the presentation. Now, behind me, you can see all of the updates that we did in 2013. Significant list. We're very proud of it. And hopefully you guys will be able to experience all of these when you're out on the drive tomorrow. Now, you're going to drive V6s and GTs, but we do have 2 other ponies in the stable that we'd love to talk about. The GT500 and the Boss 302. While they have many of the enhancements that I just went through, they also have some unique enhancements of their own. The Boss from 2013 is back. It's going to also showcase the Gotta Have It Green color you see behind me, and that hockey stick graphic that pays homage to the 1970 Boss. Now that graphic should look very familiar to you, not only in the daytime, but at night. Because when a light shines on the graphic, it will illuminate as it is reflective. We also are bringing back the Boss Laguna Seca. The school bus yellow is a new color that we're going to showcase on the Laguna Seca, and we're also going to have it in black on black. Obviously, it has this race-ready suspension. It also has many of the aerodynamic improvements that I talked about from the new design, and of course, it has no rear seat. Now, at the top of our corral is the GT500. So, it comes with both coupe and convertible, obviously, but what's new this year is the 5.8-liter engine. It's the most powerful V8 in the world, producing 650 horsepower and propelling the coupe to over 200 miles an hour. So with that, this is our lineup for 2013, but stay tuned, because as I always say, Mustang engineers never sleep, and we're not done reading the next chapter in this history. I'm going to turn it over to Angie, as I think she's going to take you through some rest of the events for tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Dave.